Tucking here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Monday edition of Gunpla and Chill. As you can see here, we were able to pull out our Exia, our perfect grade Exia, who's doing the full cycle here. I don't know if we can. This is probably better as I knock stuff on the floor to kind of see the full cycle that it goes through. Let's see if we can do a startup. Let's do a full shutdown. So it actually has 5 cycles that it goes through, which is pretty nice, and like it lights up all over the place from the legs and knees. And of course I have the custom kit to make it show battle damage from later in the series. It unfortunately suffered a bit of battle damage in transportation. We are down one piece of fabric. The connector here kind of busted in transportation. So I still need to figure a way to clamp that and glue that back on so we can actually do full kind of movable span here. But if you ever wanted to see perfect grade in action, this is definitely the big one. Pulled that back out because we were able to do during the week the real great Exia. So this is similar to the hobby grade. This is the 1 to 144 scale. It has a bit more pieces parts to it, including a shield here that I just knocked off. And the shield just is really cool because it just is a very easy clamp on. Just pops right into a little nudge here, and it's not going to work because I'm doing it while looking at the screen and not at what I'm doing. But there, it has a clamps on really nice. It's got actual silver mat on the switchblade saver, which can fold up and stuff. So like just for scale, this is the difference between a perfect grade, so 172, 1 to 72, and then like the 1 to 144 scale. So that's our scale. I'm gonna actually turn our guy off here, and it comes in, this Exia comes in two ways. It comes in just the base build and the electronics build, and you can buy an aftermarket electronics kit too, but that gets to be a little on the pricey side, buying it in pieces. So I'm gonna try to put this down without destroying it. So today we're actually going to do something a little bit different. My order for my big birthday / Christmas present came in from Japan, and it's a Gundam, sort of. This is the Zero Gravity Judge. So this company, Zero Gravity, is actually a Chinese company that has nothing to do with Bandai or Sunrise. And this is their kind of second model kit, and from what I'm told, this is like the most Gundam non-Gundam model kit out there. So I'm also told it's so good that you don't even need to panel line it. So we are going to take a crack at that, and we are going to see how that happens. So I'll pull this back here and then put aside our little Exia here, which, like, the mobility on this one is pretty good, actually. Some of these real grade kits have pretty limited mobility. The only thing I will say on this one, the shoulder pads, especially because we have these kind of little ribbons on there, the shoulder pads pop off like nobody's business. Like, it's starting to pop again here with me just holding it. I've literally had to glue that one in place. So that's something to watch out on those. But otherwise, like, it's pretty stable. It's got some interesting internal build features on this one, just with the way that the knees and stuff work. So it's a double knee. So he can kick back here pretty good. Doesn't have a lot of side to side. Keep going wrong way on his ankle. Not a lot of side to side on his ankle, but he can do some pretty dramatic kicks and poses. So if you ever wanted to do something like that. And he does not come with any sort of mount, but you can put a basic clip mount on there. So I forget what the number for that. So you can clip mount this onto any standard stand. So, but like he can do some pretty dynamic poses. Like, he's got some good reach, good arms. He comes with a buttload of hands. So he's got actual slightly movable hands, but he has some expressive hands, punching hands, holding hands, bunch of hands. So that's Exia. So let's go to the table and let's see if we can do this without setting off the transition. Haha, we did it. So let's see here. Go to the table and let's see what is actually in this box here. Pull this off. I'm sure this makes great viewing just watching me fiddle around here. So we're going to take this little boy and put him aside. Here we go. We're going to get our tea out because the doctors have us on tea. Do that. Get this out of the way here. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side here. And let's see what's in the box. Okay. Oh. I did break this open, but not snap any ribbons. Let's see if we can get a better camera angle on this sucker. We are failing at our setup here. Okay, so this is our box for the judge. And let's see what we got here. Okay. Cool. Right on top we got our manual here. So basic scripts here. So this looks like it's a frame build instead of how you usually do things with piece by piece. So we'll build a frame or possibly have a pre-built frame and then build stuff around it. So pretty good visuals, all marked up. Got some accessories, and it doesn't look like there are any stickers or water slides or anything with this. I'm sure we could put aftermarkets on there, and it looks like we have a base for it, so this will be interesting. And oh my gosh, this has got a lot of stuff. This is definitely a master grade plus level of stuff here. So we got all our sprues. They seem to be labeled pretty good here. We'll start organizing those in a little bit. Check out that. That is some good detail. So yeah, this is definitely not going to be a one-night project. That's cool. So we got some white pieces, a lot of grays. Got some finishing pieces here. Cool. And it looks like we have detail sheets for some specific colors. Look kind of like our knob sheet, but not quite. Got some ridges, highlights. There's our base. Pretty solid. Actually looks a lot like a small version of our Exia base that we just had. So we'll put that aside. Base, base, base. Stuff, stuff, stuff. 4, 4, 4. Okay, there we go. This looks like our arm for our base. And these look like some effects parts. Look at that. That is some high res detail on the effects parts. And huge too. This is probably gonna be a big boy. Like, it's kind of hard to tell from kit size, but it definitely feels like master grade or slightly bigger. Oh cool. I think this is our frame. So we get a pre-built frame this time. This is cool. What do we got here? I spoke too soon. Here we go. These are our water slides. We'll handle this in a couple weeks when we actually do finishing. So we do have water slides for that, so probably put that in a place where it doesn't get as bent. And as I keep knocking stuff around, because this will be fun, we have our frame. Oh my gosh, we have our frame. The heck? It's a heavy boy. So this is a full-on metal frame. I did not know this when purchasing, so this definitely more than justifies the price for import here. So this is a full-on metal frame. So check that movement. So I assume we're going to be taking this into pieces and then reassembling the frame. But this is solid. Like, you can really feel the weight and feel the movement and the joints in there. Like, that's a high kick. That's some high kicking. Imagine that action pose. That'll be sweet. Okay. And then we have this bar, which I assume is for our weapons stuff. So we'll keep that there in the box. We're going to take this frame out and we're going to have some fun. I am already surprised. I did not expect a metal frame. Did not expect a metal frame. So let's get some music on. Got my Jadzia Dax cup, so we are going to have some Rakticino and chill here. I doubt that we'll even get through a leg today, but we'll see what we can do. Here, what can we put on the old radio? Let's put on lo-fi. Give us some breathing room. Put the internet behind us. Let me grab some of these bags that fell on the floor. Cool. Let's get some groove going. Okay. First things first, we open the book. Let's see where we are. So it's got a nice parts list going. There apparently are 2 things on here that were used for the previous model. So it looks like at least a couple sprues were used on their other model. There are actually three sprues that were used, looks like, on other models. So we'll see here. Okay, so looks like we are to take our body apart. I want to do this gently. Oh, that slides nice. So the joints themselves are ABS plastic, but the actual frame is there. This is like the heavier plastic that you'll find in the finishing. It's like the finishing plastic that you'll find. It's not rubbery, it's very solid. So it is detailed, so if we did want to come in and detail shoulders later, we can. If you notice, on our exit here, like, we just did a little bit of panel lining. So, like, all this would have been white. So we just literally did a little bit of panel lining, and we didn't use all the water slides for it. We just used the ones for like the knees and the shoulders and a couple of the main ones for the shield and stuff. And we didn't use all the stickers. that's just what you do, just enough pop. So we'll see if we need to pull out any kits for that as we go through, but we'll probably just do that once we finish. Okay. As they say, as always, we're broadcasting on all the channels that we can here. We are small and don't have to monetize things. Nor do we want to monetize things. Let's be real. Monetization of your hobbies is bullshit capitalism. So that one's a little tight, but that's good. We want the hips to be tight, because these are usually where things come loose. I do see there is some white powder, and it looks like it's been sanded down a little bit on this part, so there might have been a little machining going on. Hard to tell there. So, okay. So we have disassembled our guy here, and we have our Bodhi. So let's do that. Got our neck. Okay, says that we're pulling out D, G, and I right away. Actually, we're pulling out a lot, so this is where we have to do the old Filofax in the box plan. So I'm going to pull up our box here, and I'm going to put it right alongside me and use it as a Filofax of our spruce here. And there it will probably stay for a hot sec. Okay, what are we opening up? First, safety first. Always away from the face. I'm sure that I really probably should have done this part earlier, but I definitely wanted to be surprised here, because that crunchy sound is not going to be good for anybody. Okay, so we have N. That's the only thing that I can say so far, is that this is kind of going old school, and the letters are printed on there as opposed to punched through, which I think Bandai learned in the 90s. That's just easier, is to do a full punch through. Let's see what we got here, because I remember starting out in like high school and college with my Goffs and Zaku units, which I still love my Mono Eye Zaku units. Okay, so this is A. Just haven't done a lot of them lately. So I do have two messers behind me that we are going to do sometime soon. So this accessories one is hard to find. These are H's? These are H's. So we'll be pulling H's in a little bit here. will say these are nice and sturdy. There's not a lot of flexing necessarily. These are J-Silk. I'm pulling out mostly the gray parts now, just like with being that we're working on the body, we're going to have a lot of finishing We'll see. I know opening these bags is the least interesting thing. See, this is where I'd like them to have it punched out again. So I'm not searching for it. That's B. See? Least interesting. There we go. For some reason that wasn't updating at all. That's F. Anything, this makes you relearn your alphabet. Because that's the way cooking crumbles here. Okay. There we go. Here's our A. Two A's. We were looking for D's, G's, and I's. We found everything around that. So we haven't found our D's, G's, and I's. There we go, we got a D. Like Christmas or something. Oh, the world, the world, the world, the world. What a world, as they say. Okay, so these are C's. These are also K's. These are K2s. A giant mountain for us to climb. Okay, so we're looking at D's here. Let's start doing some hopping. We have a D3, a D11, and a D10. So okay, so we got D3. Snaps just as clean as any Gundam model kit. Also, already got some good detail here. Like these ridges, it's gonna be hard to see on the camera here. Also, it helps if I hold them up to the camera. But these ridges are actually slightly deeper than your average gun claw. So it's going to really take ink or paint or washes really well. You don't have to score extra for there. So okay, so that's the 10, and then this is the 11. So we'll put the 11 way to the far side here. And let's load up our next doohickey here. So we got to get some G's and I's as well. When in doubt, rip it out. Okay. That's exactly what my surgeon said. That's an M. See like those end of it. These look like polycasts. Old things. Yeah, these look like our little doodads, so we're going to be popping into these sheets. Yeah, these are our eye sheets, so we're just going to put those aside up here because we're going to use that in a second. Stumpy guy here. Take the headphones off and all around that floor. It makes it great content. Here with my wonderfully elaborate setup because we are professionals and not at all just wrapped up in a ton of nonsense. God forbid. I swear to God I have a media degree. There we go. All fixed. Okay, so let's see here. We've got 3 is our most different piece. Cool. Cleans up like a Gundam. Okay, so that's 3. That's our first piece into. So let's see. Okay, we're oriented like this. And we gotta tuck this behind here. Oh! Oh my gosh! The heck did I just do? Oh, this guy bends. This guy's gonna have some abs. My gosh. I'm a little excited now. So that looks like it goes in right. First piece in. We're halfway home.
I just have no room.
Okay. So this was our right, and then this was our left. Not that it matters that much. It might. Okay, so we have a little thing here. I don't know if you can see this. There's a lip here, so we are doing double lips and hidden scenes and stuff. Very cool. Interesting that we're starting torso out. A lot of them like to either start from the head down or like with one of the extremities and then like do a big reveal. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, so we're going to pop this up. Sally here on this side. Boop. Nice and snug. Okay, so that does make a lot nice. There's our lip. There's our reason for the lip. It overlapped quite a bit and is snugging in. I think that's our back plate. It's snugging in that plate that we put. I don't usually like go on the forums for like fancy kits directly from Japan or China, but like there was a lot of buzz on this one, and I just got a good alert back in late October, November, and it just came in on Christmas, so I figured let's bust this sucker open. Because our fancy guy here kind of looks like a cross between like a wing and I don't know, would you say that's more of like a strike, freedom sort of thing, or like a destiny? It definitely feels like it's somewhere in between that. Wind and like sea being probably most popular in America. I don't know. Unicorn seems to be the big one on Netflix nowadays. Which I don't know if I can get behind the literal God in a box nonsense. And they're pretty like upfront with it. Like they literally call it Laplace's blocks the whole time. But that goes metaphysical in a weird way, which I think is cool actually. But it is not the most Gundam-y thing to do. Says the lady that was building Hello Kitties stuff. Okay, let's find I. We said these were I, didn't we? Yes, we did. This is either an I or an L. Let's see if this connects to anything. So note to designers, if you're going to label things, at least slab serif. At least use a slab serif, if not like a full serif on your fonts, because people will not be able to tell. Okay, so I think this is our eye, because that looks pretty damn close, actually. So we're going to go with it, and if we screw up, we screw up. How about that? You can always come back, disassemble, because just like painting, Gundam building is about happy little accidents. Shade down our robots. May pull off a little emery board here just to knock our bits down here. So we don't want to use the heavy side of our emery block. We want to use, else we'll just scratch stuff up. We just want to knock down our little nubs here. This being the main body, I'm going to be a little bit fussy about it. Like, if it's the lens, we can usually hide stuff in the lens, but if it's the main torso, it's not all I'm going to hide. Okay, so this has a direction. Straight down. Don't want to work the neck. Okay. Got the neck joint. Side shifting. Now we're going to do some chest plates. Let's see, that's G here. That's D. Okay, so we're looking at 17 and 18 pounds. I'm actually going to try to see if we can get a little bit more light in here. Once again, without a studio setup, we're kind of at the mercy of what the hall has. Okay. So we are looking at 17 and 18. Cool. Looks pretty standard to me. Underbite on the part there, so, which is good. That tends to hide any flexing that may or may not occur. is hard plastic. It is not squishy soft, so it's definitely going to hold rigidity, I believe. Knock that one down. Okay, this one still holds a little lip. But even like this thin part, it's pretty good. Like you're gonna want a little flex, like you don't want it to be so rigid and brittle that it just snaps. That tends to happen with clear parts or anything that's got like metallic paint metallics put into the mold. Those tend to be more brittle than your usual plastic. It shines up pretty good. Okay, what are we looking at here? That there. Looks like we're working on our T-zone. Our ab crunch. And we are locking in the back Actually, that's a pretty good one. Oh, check that out. Nice and tight. Let me go trim that up. They built in a little graphic scene. Okay, cool. Boom. Okay. So now we are flipping through, we are grabbing E. And we are going to grab an H here. Okay, this is an H. As I look all over the sheet, yep, this is an H. Ooh, that's a nice dark blue. That's how we couldn't remember this. B for blue. That's what we're going to do. And I will forget that mnemonic as soon as I put down a flat here. Got a 3 and a 9. this is our gun boobs. So got pins right there. We probably should actually follow the instructions, shouldn't we? Because we're gonna lock this neck in, aren't we? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lock that neck in. Okay, so right now, if I actually pull that back, this kind of just sits here as a lip. So we're gonna need to get that H piece in first. We are looking at 14, 13. Okay, 14. Okay, so let's see here. It says here that we have H pins. Okay, so we're gonna actually do it that way. Let's see it in first here, the back of the neck, which has got some good detail. Just set this in. Is that how we're doing it? Trying to see. Because yeah, it looks like it sits right behind here. So we're going to see how well. It still seems like this sits on top, which seems weird. It should not sit on top. Which is why I'm confused. Nope, doesn't make sense. We're just gonna do it like that. We're gonna count this into B6. So it's not anywhere near where it would pin in each phase. So let's squeeze it in. Because it definitely looks like an undermount. Yeah, this is why I'm confused here. Because this clearly undermounts into here. Very nice, snug, tight, snug. So let's see here. As we say, no mistakes, only discoveries here. So we got our tight undermount here. So we got that going on. So we're going to want this plate to lock into place. It says that it's mounted this way. And I don't know. I swear to God, it makes more sense to mount it this way. Unless there's another way to do that. say they've already got me permanently confused here. Okay, we're going to seal this deal up and then move on, shall we? Because this will be enough to lock it into place. There we go. See, that does not make sense because it says to put that on first and then that second. Okay. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. Boom. So we got the chest locked into place and we got S now. S, I believe, is going to be one of our colored parts here. So what is S? This looks like weapons. That looks like S. That looks like grills. That looks like grills too. Let's take a look at S. Okay, we are looking at, what were we looking at? 17 and 18. Okay, 17 and 18. Ooh. Those have protruding majiggers. These are all technical terms. Majiggers, thingamahoos, what's-a-doodles. Very technical. Okay, we're gonna do these one at a time because I'm gonna get my right and left absolutely confused. Although I'm assuming that it's all going to point inward, which tends to do with symmetrical directions. Okay, so we pulled 17 here. Oh, see, I'm mistaken already. These are pointing outward because I'm looking for, there's a tiny, tiny pin right in the middle there. This is why it pays to look at your instruction sheet. Well, that is snazzy. So we've got sheets going up to S at least here. So that's a lot of sheets. I'm sure most of these are doubles though, because for right and left. That's here. That's sucker. And nice and snug. I like this so far. It's nice and snug, but not too tight to where it's not removable, like this back piece. Like, it's still removable, but it's still pretty tight. Okay. So now we got put S back away, and we're pulling out 2 more V's and something called the P. Okay. 4 and the Waves Flash RX 105, which is the Xi. It's Greek. XI. And I will tell you, that is a chunky boy with some really, really new things and new details, and really has me excited about what Bandai can do with their things. And if this competition is any good, they'll have a good, only be good for robot models. Process of elimination, these are P. Nope. No, they are not. But they are falling to pieces in my arms. Okay, so this is E. Yikes. Jiminy. Let's see, what is P? This is P here. Yep, that's P. P is green. If you have such an issue, please consult a doctor. So here's my code. That. Okay, so this does a little nestly. Oh, let's put it right there. That nestles. Straight up in there. This kind of up. screws in. Get a good seal. But it still moves for ab crunch, I guess. A little bit. A little bit. Not as crunchy. But yeah, it'll move. Work the maps. Okay. So B14. Oh, biscuit. I used to dance by that name because the thing goes quirky. Yeah. Okay, so we got that. And then we have something called Q5, which is probably another one of our screws here. Yep. The red cube, which is going to be this thing here. It already looks like it's been trying to jump off the sprue with getting some flexing, so I'm going to actually cut it a little further back. And I'll chop it close here. Because we don't want any of that flexing on our signature plate here. There we go. Okay, so Q mounts in like this. Okay, I'm gonna put that in first, even though it doesn't say, just because it seems to be nestled in. There we go. Seems to be a very Gundam-y chest protrusion. It very much looks like our little breathing guy down below there. Which I do believe our breathing guy is from Wing, so if I remember what I copied that from. Okay, so we slip that in. Oh, cool! That just like grabs that Oh, pop. Grabs the little nub and pop, pop, pop. Okay. Cool, so we got a little bit of glass reveal. That's nice. Like, I'm sure if we found a way to drill in this and pop a light, we could totally do something. We are not totally doing something. I'm telling you that right now. So we are assembling some shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna we'll do the bottom numbers first and then the top numbers. How about that? Q21. Plus they seem to have a direction. P was for green, so that is going to be 18 because we're doing bottoms first. 18. Okay, this has got some. Oh, 18 is jumping out at us. That just flew out. Okay. This one's solid, so I can hold that. Didn't want to crack the other thing. Okay, and now we're going to grab A. So this is A, correct? On A. It's on A. That is 20. Which on A here is just jumping out of his pants too here. What are we looking at? 2.5. The heck? 2.5? Okay, don't do this. This is a dumb numbering convention. Don't do that. 2.5. I'm not the dumbest person in the world, but I'm not the smartest either. By a heck of a lot. It's got some little ridges all over the place. Okay, there's definitely a direction to these. So we have to be super careful. Because if I get too much of a groove, I'll put the lefts on the right pieces and everything will look kind of janky and toes turning the wrong direction. Okay. So we are putting. We're gonna grab I have it facing the right way? Looks like it's facing the right way. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like two little pins right next to the center. Bust those. There we go. Very snug again. They're very snug. Now we're looking for I again. Which did we say I was? So, like, assembly here definitely requires some really good lighting the whole time through. We didn't make a mnemonic for I, did we? Left and right. Okay, so let's see here. What are we doing? This one, once again, there's a slight and that's got a little tiny crack in there to go right over those little pins that I was afraid of. That is some snug. Check the color separation. It's a snug little bit. That says that these are interchangeable. like I know they literally just printed it, the same thing twice for economy's sake, but if they can get a little bit more money and they do like A1 and A2 on the bid itself. So yeah, so either really raised lettering or hollow lettering. Let us know when you need to do an A2 or A3. What is this one? We are looking for 22. But like if they're interchangeable too, put them all in the same square like this one. Like I'm not an engineer. I don't know how much like liquid flow a particular guy can take. That's for CAD/CAM manufacturing, which I know I wrote a book on that, quite literally. I do not retain any of that knowledge. So yeah, that's one of those things. So when we talk about jobs in America, there's definitely a skill gap for particular jobs. Like people with an engineering degree don't necessarily want to be CAD/CAM operators, but also people running manufacturing machines don't want to be trained people. Those for-profit places are super predatory, so that's not good. Like there really needs to be a community investment in free, not reduced, free vocational training. The unfortunate thing is, once you get trained up, your manufacturer is still going to go and play politics. Oh, that's tight. That is a snuggy snug. Okay, we went over I before, so this is I, but there were two I's in it, right? Two I's. So we're going for 37 again. This one has a 37, so we're going to take see here. Let's get this puppy started. We're going to shave the shaver down here. Nice and flush. Nice and flush. Some happy little robots. We're going to chop this sucker in. Chop. It's got some nice deep grooves going here. So we'll see what we can do here. Let's pop that shoulder on. Boom! Got some really cool. I really like the dark blue and the green going together. Like, it's hard to see on camera. But if it just catches, let's see if it can catch the light. When it just catches the light, it's got a really nice aqua thing going on. It's just really nice. Okay, so we got our shoulders on. Crotch plate. Okay. So we go to B, which B is for blue. Let's see, B17. The other end of that. 17. Boom, and boom. A little bit of a hiccup earlier with the top, but that is held in there. That is sealed in. So we did good. Okay, then we do D, which, if I recall, that is a C. So we put our A's, our B, C's. Take to the end of this entire series in order to learn where the things are. Okay. That's our D. Then we need our G's, which are these, so we'll keep the G's here. Okay, so okay, so we'll take the side out. Here, this is good. Weird little central. I appreciate this and I hate it at the same time. So what they're doing here is that they're actually hiding the nub from the side. So if there is flexing or a little groove, it's not going to affect the finish. But it is also a little bit of pain in the clippers here to get out. Okay. So that's kind of cool. Like, you usually only see that on super high grade kits. that. Got that. And G, we are popping G1. Bop. And bop. Let's see what. Face recognition, my button. There we go. Here we go. We're shaping diamonds. Okay, so these are the bits here. Okay, so we're going to put, looks like B, then D, then G. Pretty solid. Okay, so B looks like we're putting the hood up top here. Oh, it's got a little T-zone. Little T-zone. Boop. This just kind of snooks right over that. Huh? That is nice and snug. And then we lock it all in with G. So check that out. We got a crotch. And we are going to put some deets in there. Just like we did with the shoulders. We're going to put in some deets. Okay, so we're going to pull our P. Green is for P. So 27. The other 27. There we go. Up. So we got that. Q3. Like looking at this torso, right now, like there's so much going on color-wise. Like it definitely has things that we can highlight, but there is so much going on that I think they're right that you do not need to do anything to this kit, that you can do a straight build and it's going to be still super hot. What did we say I was? I was just 38. Yeah, so there's a lot of redundancy here. Because for some things they needed doubles, but there's a lot of stuff like that second crotch section we are going to need, because look at that. Okay, this is our first fail. 38 broke on us. Like we're right down the middle. Okay. We have found our first brittle part. Okay, this goes into our graveyard. We have a graveyard dish. It usually doesn't happen, but it happens with like crystal kits a lot. Our first casualty. Okay, now I'm going to be extra flipping careful here. That one I didn't even touch and that fell apart. So I'm a little. I've been talking really good and then that happened. So I'm gonna back off for a hot damn second. Oh well, this is a new manufacturer. Like I said, this is their first and their second model. So we'll see. Yeah, we had a casualty. Looks like it's going to be like that. That seems to make it look like it's going that way, but that is not the case. Obviously isn't the way it goes. That's our 27, all right. Let's try it this way. Let's try mounting this first. Just to give us some rigidity here. And then we'll tuck it in. How about that? How about that? Yeah, I think we're gonna do it that way. Yep. Once again, if they numbered it. How you do that might have been a little bit easier, but okay. Being super careful because we don't have another one. So we broke his crotch, but we saved it. That's good. We saved the crotch areas. And an hour later, we're done with page 1. So this is quite a build. What time? We are at 8 o'clock. I'm actually probably going to stop it here. Don't know if I'm going to do page 2 or not, but this is day 1 of our Judge from Zero Gravity. I'm going to have to find a good place to link to when I repost this on YouTube. I found this through Gundam Planet. There's a bunch of stores in the US. You can find it on eBay, but if you find it on eBay, you're going to be paying through the nose. It had a limited initial release. I think, given transportation factors and stuff, it's going to get a little bit more shipped here after the holidays. But already, this is quite the torso. This is definitely, it's a little larger than a master grade, but not that much. So this is going to probably be a master grade comparable size. Look at that color. So yeah, there's definitely details that we can come in and do. Like back here, we might do a little wash, but like here, anywhere here where we would do like an ink fill or anything, we are not doing that. That is going to be off guard. So cool. So that's it for today. Hope everybody has a good evening and have fun with your robots. Okay, bye.